Joe Giudice is facing deportation next year, as soon as he gets out of prison. Though Teresa Giudice has honored him with a photo and his family has vowed to fight deportation, it's an uphill battle and Hess expected to lose. When Joe gets shipped off to Italy, sources say, Teresa is going to leave him. Life and Style reports that Teresa Giudice is devastated by her husband's looming and seemingly inescapable deportation. Her entire world has shifted, the insider describes. But she knows what needs to be done. Part of her devastation is that Joe is being deported. The other part stems from knowing that she has to make a very difficult choice. She'll leave Joe, the source explains. That decision about her marriage comes from the fact that it would be cruel and unreasonable to uproot the lives of their children to follow him. As the insider says, Teresa has to leave Joe because there's no way she's moving to Italy. Teresa had accepted her own and then Joe's imprisonment.
The deportation news that came out this month, on the other hand, was a shock. Teresa wasn't expecting this at all, the source reveals. The insider says of the whole situation, it's terrible. Teresa and Joe are, of course, not the only ones who are hurt by this. The source is sure to mention that Teresa aches for Joe but also for herself and of course her 4 girls. Teresa will get to say goodbye to Joe, the insider affirms. The source quickly adds that she'll be sure to do that before he gets deported. The couple's 4 children are going to have a difficult time dealing with this. His 41-month sentence was already bad enough. She'll bring her daughters to see him, too, the insider assures the world. The source notes that, this way, the girls will at least get to say their farewells. Apparently one good thing, though it's a small consolation at best, has arisen from the Giudice family's new nightmare.
Teresa and her sister-in-law, Melissa Gorga, have apparently been getting along better now that they're grappling with this deportation. She and Melissa were butting heads, the insider says. But they've come together after hearing about Joe's deportation. Nothing unites people like a shared cause, or shared fear. It's good, the source continues. Because Teresa needs family around her, now more than ever. It looks like she will be relying upon them a lot. DePaola told Life and Style that she's not surprised that Teresa plans to stay in Jersey. She ain't moving, DePaola said before taking things a step further, and she ain't going to visit him in Italy. It's not that Teresa's former co-star thinks that Teresa will be too busy. She just thinks that Teresa doesn't care. I think she could not care less, DePaola says. Teresa has no blood running through her veins, she declares. She has ice water. The alleged contents of Teresa Giudice's veins notwithstanding, this is a tragedy for her family.
It could also not have come at a worse moment. Giudice's appeal to people's sense of justice and younger Melania's appeal to people's compassion have both been powerfully moving. But, at the moment, resources to fight a deportation are stretched as thin as they have ever been. And so is the will to fight them. Right now, there are children being separated and caged in secretive internment camps. As people pool their resources to combat the Trump administration's horrifying deportation policies, there is very little energy to fight to defend a rich guy who's getting sent to Italy. We're not saying that it's fair, or that the Giudice family doesn't matter.
What do you think about it? Share your opinion in the comments below the video. And also subscribe to the channel not to miss new, interesting videos.